Comfort zone, a very popular concept in modern psychology. According to Wikipedia, it is a state within which a person operates in an anxiety-neutral condition, using a limited set of behaviors to deliver a steady level of performance, usually without any sense of risk. In fact, a person's personality can be described by his or her comfort zones. So anxiety signifies the boundaries of a comfort zone. Basically, a comfort zone is a system that is based on our fears and habits and is mostly managed by our instincts and subconsciousness. But it can be also influenced by our conscious mind and logic. The main resource that is required to actually influence a comfort zone is called a power of will. An amount of this energy defines the ability of our logical brain to overcome the instincts, which are usually stronger by default. This picture reflects what a comfort zone is. In the middle, there is our mind, all of our instincts, skills and knowledge. The circle around it is our comfort zone. All of our habits, things that we're used to, all routines, daily activities, and most of them automated. In fact, most of our life lasts within a comfort zone. But sometimes things happen, things that require us to act in ways that we are not used to, maybe not familiar with things we've never done before. For example, while walking in the park, if we meet a barking dog that is threatening to bite us, it makes us go out of our comfort zone, out of our comfortable walking state and react to the situation. And immediate anxiety is what signifies this transition of states. For different people, those things may vary. For a lawyer, for example, going out of a comfort zone can mean going to a factory and start working as a welder. Or much simpler, for a very introverted person, going to a nightclub instead of reading a book would also mean a change of pattern and leaving one's comfort zone. Same goes with flirting, and especially with flirting, check out my previous video that's called Approach Anxiety for a bit wider explanation. This next circle signifies our efforts to leave our comfort zones. And the beauty of it is that whenever we do so and leave it, we come back, but the boundaries of the initial zone extend. And actually, the more often we do so, the steadier is the progress, up to a point where it can actually meet the aim, a distant target that is achievable exceptionally by such actions. For example, for people who want to overcome their fear of public speaking, the only way is to get out there and start speaking in public, despite the obvious anxiety, of course. So as you see, the concept is very simple, but remember that our main enemy in this task is our instincts and unconscious mind, and its main weapon is the law of preservation of energy, in other words called laziness. It's actually the only thing that separates us from our goals. And the only powers that can oppose these things are our logical brain and the power of will, in other words also called determination.